This is Sean with Voices of Racing. We are here at PRI. Sir, what's your name?
Mark Allen Bayles.
All right, and you have a Hellcat here that has Indiana corn support and also the EFlexFuel fuel saver and power booster. Fuel system, right.
Yeah. Makes your car go faster.
So you've recently been able to take this car on the track. Where have you been able to take it around the United States?
It's been to Kansas and went to Texas as well. Airstrip attack by Shift Sector. It's a half-mile race that they put on. Basically, they shut down an airport, and we just get to race on it. So side-by-side racing, it's really done more for trap speed and top speed than anything else. So you can race other people, but really it's all about going as fast as you can. The Hellcat does close to about 170 miles an hour and a half mile. We do ride-alongs as well, so kind of our thing of giving back to the industry is to let people get inside and experience what we get to experience every single day when we drive these vehicles. It's obviously always safer to do it on a track, and so that's why we like to do that the most. But getting people the experience to get in a car, strap it in, and shoot down a half-mile track at 170 miles an hour is a pretty unique and incredible experience. I love it. I'm hooked on it, so I like to kind of share it with everybody.
All right, and you're with Indy Garage, is that right?
Garage. Yeah, Indy's Garage. We're a restoration shop. We do old school mechanical as well. Do a little bit of new mechanical as well, as long as it's more of on a unique vehicle. But Sean, you know that I've been in this field, for about the last 15 years, and really kind of honing in on what the shop really wants to do. So Indy's Garage is all about really keeping the old school cars alive, being able to still appreciate the gas burning or ethanol, which is what I'm a big supporter of, and keeping those combustional engines going, hopefully a lot longer than what I'm here for.
And what area of town is it located?
We're right down the street from here. We're right downtown, so we're at 222 Hillside Avenue, and then we also have another shop at 2900 block of Franklin Road. So 2 locations to serve most people throughout the Indianapolis area.
All right, so I know you've probably had a lot of fun on the road that we can't talk about, but when you're actually on that half mile, you mentioned something to me recently that you kind of found a new vocation in a way. What's it like being behind the wheel and being up against somebody?
It's competition. So if you're a person like I was, I played sports in high school, so I was very competitive. I played college football. So it's kind of that still a little bit of competition that you get, and so you can get addicted to that. There's a rush to it. There's a competitiveness to it. There's a feeling that when you get behind the wheel and you put a helmet on, you kind of block out everything else that's going on in the world. You're not looking at your phone. It's just you in a car that makes 1,000 wheel horsepower. That's all. I get goosebumps just actually thinking about it. It's all your emotions, right? You get sense, smell, the sound. It all comes down to this really quick. You get down the track in about 12 seconds, 12, 11 seconds, 13 seconds like that. But it's pure bliss. So, and then if you beat some dude in a Mustang, well, that's even better. So,
what about an old Challenger and like maybe Bo Duke? What about if you had the chance to race?
I'd beat the
John
shit out of Bo Duke.
Well, you know what? He's about 200 feet that way, and we already got his interview.
Did he?
Yeah, we got Bo Duke's interview.
I'm coming after you, Bo Duke.
You're coming after Bo Duke.
He's a lot old. At least I look young for once next to that guy. Right?
Well, he just started jumping cars 3 years ago.
Right.
They never let him jump.
No shit.
125 feet's the farthest I think he said in the interview that he jumped.
I wonder how far we could jump this time.
I don't know. I don't think you're going to want to see it afterwards, but anyway.
Maybe we'll ask Helena if she'll buy me a second one that we can jump the first one.
Helena, come on in. So you're with Indiana Corn Marketing Council, is that right?
Yes.
And tell me how you're connected here with PRI and with this guy.
Well, that is quite the story, but the abbreviated version.
The quick version?
Is that, well, first I want to say thank you to our board of directors who provides the funding opportunities for the projects and things in the biofuel space. So representing over 30,000 Indiana corn farmers here in Indiana.
Yep.
And basically happened to get to meet Mark at a Shift Sector race that we also title sponsor and live stream broadcast. Mark is one of the racers there, and so we met a few years ago, and now he is one of the drivers for Shift Sector and also at one of our Indiana Corn Marketing Council drivers. And then we're here sponsoring the EFlexFuel technology booth. because they have an awesome E85 story that's a converter kit that we just got some EPA approval about a month ago to make sure that it's street legal, obviously, in the United States. And so by partnering with Indiana Corn, the farmers who grow the crop, half of Indiana's corn crop goes to ethanol production in Indiana. We produce over 1.2 billion gallons a year. So with that fuel that goes into the vehicles that can use high blends of ethanol for that octane boost, makes sense on the racing side. And then working with EFlexFuel technology marries it all together for vehicles who aren't flex fuel and can now be compatible to use higher blends of ethanol. So we're helping grow the market, have a sustainable story for reducing greenhouse gas emissions up to 50%.
Big. And
also a very good local story for Indiana agriculture.
Yeah. I always like to say it's the fuel, the future available today.
Future available today.
Yeah,
yes,
see,
I like
right?
that.
Yeah.
So we're excited. It's our second year sponsoring at PRI show, and I think we'll be doing it again. We've done SEMA. For those ag fans out there, we'll be at Commodity Classic in March 9th through the 11th in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, it's in Orlando this year?
It's in Orlando.
Yeah.
So
better than New Orleans.
Yeah.
We were there last year.
That city is, never sleeps either. But and then for shift sector fans out there, the Indy Airstrip Attack, Marion, Indiana, at the Marion Municipal Airport, August 11th through 13th.
Yep. 3-day event now. It's a 3-day race.
3-day race.
Yeah, we're going to try. Voice of Racing is going to try to get up there.
Yeah,
for
if you don't get out there for that event, honestly, I need to strap you in the car and let you go down the track where I record it.
Can I interview you while you're racing?
100%. I can do an easy interview.
It's
going to be kind of loud a little bit. It'll be fun.
All you got to do is basically hit the pedal and hang on. Really.
Yeah. So
I do.
Well, no, you got to be looking at the camera too, so that's going to be difficult.
I can totally do that. All I got to do is this right here.
Yeah, that's it.
Go straight.
So Indiana Corn sponsors the shift sector race because the drivers there went from 10% using higher blends of ethanol, E85 and higher, to now over 70% of the drivers. So we've now sold out 3 years in a row, 270 drivers. So if you haven't gotten your spot, you need to go get it now.
Sells out very quickly. Yeah, I mean, there's 5 locations this year that have a 3-day racing event, which speaks volumes to the growth of that. And we have to thank the Indiana Corn Marketing Council, because it wasn't that big here in Indiana until you got involved and you guys got involved and got on board. He says that all the time, right? But it was a combination of a lot of things that come together that make that event really fun. It's in Indiana, we're the racing capital of the world, and so being involved in another racing event that with you has been a lot of fun. I get to make it sexy and fun. I got the fun part.
That's just your own opinion. Anyway, Helena, it was beautiful seeing you again. And Mark, stay safe on that straightaway.
I will do.
And this will be at voiceofracing.com.
It's the easiest way to do it.
Just keep it moving and keep it safe. We love you.
See you guys.
Thank you.